You are listening to another relaxing, smooth episode of Easy Grind with Michael Gray on the channel that describes absolutely everything, Game Double Tap. The game today is Conjury. Commentary is low. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Take a nap. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Easy Grind. Playing Conjury, still attempting to beat the Platinum Key level with Reno. Again, don't remember if I beat it or not beat it, but I want to make sure I've beaten it on Platinum on every character. Yeah, it's been very fun. Waiting for the new content patch to come out. Going to be really exciting. Having a lot of fun with my wonderful roguelike card deck battler, Conjury. The developer's name is Dean Coulter, and if you'd like to pick it up for yourself, please swing by my description. Also, I have some really cool news coming. There is a thumbnail coming for Conjury by the artist formerly known as Poyle. I will, of course, be able to let you all know more details once the thumbnail is complete. And of course, there will be a full description of it in my description. Of course, right? That's what we do here. We describe everything. Well, we're going to be very chill today, and I have a little beautiful Mediterranean garden by MyNoise. It took me a while to download this one, and it's absolutely charming and delightful. So I think it's going to be part of the rotation. So I love it. We do have some amazing Conjury coffee. Big shout out to Marissa for getting us a delicious set of some more Folgers medium roast. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my angel. Yeah, it's really, really good. I really appreciate her. I know we did not have happy hour yesterday, but I'll be chatting about that later. I do a lot of chatting on Sunday morning, so if you really want to hear what I've been doing all week long, swing by my Dawncaster VOD tomorrow. I usually film it early Sunday, and I usually have it uploaded by the early afternoon. So Dawncaster Sundays are back, and they have some news and really cool surprises for all of you. And you know, when I say surprises, it's not a big deal. Nothing to get stirred up about. There's no adrenaline rush, just wonderful things that are accessible for all of you to enjoy. That's really what I try to provide you, the best experience I can as a VOD, and as much information as I can provide so that you can enjoy these wonderful games yourself. Also, I'm here to promote the developers because I really feel they are the star of the show, and anything I can do to get them more attention, funding, just to be recognized for their brilliance is truly important to me. So that's good. Got some pretty birds and water sound effects here. I don't know how loud it's going to be when I start playing the video, because I do have a little soundtrack and sound effects, so we'll see if my voice and the sound effects don't mix well. Again, I've never put Mediterranean Garden in with Conjury sounds, so we'll see how they mesh. It'll be pretty fun. I do believe the only thing that becomes a problem is I have dual background music soundtracks playing or ambient soundtracks playing. Sometimes those can be a little strong. And when I mean ambient soundtrack, it's just my own made-up word. It's just a lightweight ambient sound and a melody in the background that kind of meshes well with the ambient sound effects. So I call those ambient background music. Sometimes I have one or two of those going, and that can sometimes interfere with a dominant background music set that I use in the game I'm playing. So again, it's not a terrible thing. It's wonderful to be able to have sound and music while playing accessible games. And so I'm truly grateful and fortunate that we're able to do that. Anyway, it is Saturday morning, roughly almost 7 a.m. here on Pacific California time. And had a wonderful date night yesterday. And that's about it. All I'll be chatting. I'll be doing some more chatting tomorrow. So definitely swing by Doncaster and I'll definitely entertain you. I usually film that a little later so it can be a little noisier. I'm in an apartment building, so I have to be conscientious of how much noise I make. There are people that are still sleeping this early in the morning, and I don't want to be a problematic person, apartment friend who makes so much noise that no one can sleep. So I try very much to be considerate of others who wake up a little later than I do. So I usually don't start making noise to about roughly 9 or 10 a.m. on the weekend. I don't want to be mean, you know. All right, so let's get our easy grind on. I'll name the episode whatever deck build that we wind up getting. We might lose a couple of times, and if you feel like sleeping and relaxing, if my voice puts you to sleep, if my voice makes you feel relaxed, then I've done my job. And that's the whole point of this playlist, is to relax, not stress out. No adrenaline rush, just nice, easy grind. Listening.
Options bar, coins 4. Map screen, location battle, floor 2. Disabled. Button. Location alter, floor 2. Disabled. Button.
My voiceover.
Double tap to select.
My voiceover might be a little loud. It might be. But when all the music start playing, it might be necessary to keep it at volume.
Location battle, floor 3. Button. Options bar. Armor appears. Your turn. Options. Button. Double tap to select.
Get a nice Japanese soundtrack playing from Conjury. All right, let's do it. I don't know what my deck really is, so we'll figure it out.
Armor. Attack 3. Options bar. Inventory. Armor. Attack 3. Player info. Your hand. War blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 2. On equip. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Parry. Mana cost 1. Oh. Mana cost. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Oh. Mana cost 4. Action. Deal 6 damage. This costs +1 mana for each other card in your hand. Player info. Your hand. War blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 2. On equip. Charge 2.
Looks like I am playing...
Double tap to select.
Looks like I'm playing a sort of empty hand build, so that's fine.
Player info. Your hand. War blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. Scratch. War blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. Scratch. War blade. Mana. Select a target. Equip left. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Oh. Mana cost 3. Parry. Mana cost. Mana 1/4. Your hand. Scratch. Player info. Geek 0. Your hand. Scratch. Mana. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 2. On equip. Weapon charges. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 2. On equip. Charge 2. Button. Weapon charges. Left weapon. War blade. Select a target. Target armor. Health 8/8.
Oh wait, let me hit him first.
Equip left. Equip right. Cancel. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Mana 1/4. Bottom bar. Scratch. Parry. Scratch. Select a target. Target armor. Health 8/8. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2. Weapon charges 2. Your hand. Parry. Player info. Left weapon. Ward. Select a target. Target armor. Health 8/8. Left weapon. Ward. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Armor deals 3 damage to you. Pixie appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Higher. Mana cost 1. Action. He. Deal 2 damage. Player info. Pixie. Attack 2. Armor. Attack 2. This end. Health 3/8. Pixie. Attack. Player info. Left. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. 5. Select a target. Target armor. Health 3/8. Left weapon. Armor defeated. Your hand. Bottom bar. Weapon box. Add to your deck. Chakram. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. +3 attack if you have 1 or less cards in your hand.
That might actually work
Double
out.
tap to select.
A chakram might work out pretty good for our deck.
Sword. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. Vanquisher. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability. 2. While equipped. Get both effects from your choose 1 cards.
The Vanquishers are very powerful.
Double tap to select.
I wouldn't mind a Vanquisher either. So 2 good weapon choices.
Sword. Chakram. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. +3 attack if you have 1 or less cards in your hand.
I'm gonna go for it.
Inventory. Pixie. Attack 2. Player info. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Chakram. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. Bottom bar. Your hand. Chakram. Mana cost 2. Select a target. Equip left. Equip right. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Button. Double tap to select. Player info. Left. Pixie. Options bar. Pixie. Attack 2. This will give other. Health 8/8. This will give other monsters +2 attack. Health 8/8. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Select a target. Target Pixie. Attack 2. Oh. Mana cost 2. Action. Deep fire. Mana cost 1. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Fire. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Select a target. Target Pixie. Health 8/8. Oh. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 6 damage. Mouse. Mana cost. Oh. Mana. Not enough mana. Mouse. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. Options bar. Pixie. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Oh. Mana. Shocker appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Apply to right. Cancel. Apply to right weapon. Oh. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Mouse. Oh. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target shocker. Health 8/8. Target Pixie. Health 6/8. Mouse. Pixie defeated. Loot bag. Loot bag. Add to your deck. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1.
Oh,
Button.
good old Fume.
Double tap to select.
Fume is a good card. It's not a bad card. It works really well with D-base. So Fume can lowers all cards to one to one mana cost. And then you play D-base, and D-base reduces 99% of all cards down to by 1 mana. So you effectively can turn your entire hand into 0 cost cards. Very effective if you're running that kind of deck. Only problem is logistically it's difficult to pull off, and also your hand tends to be at your limit. But again, if you don't really need cards, that's fine if you don't draw cards. In many situations, drawing cards is not an advantage in an empty hand deck. So an empty hand deck should have as few cards as possible to take advantage of the effects of your weapons. For instance, my weapon in my right hand gives me +3 attack when I have 1 card or less. And then I also have several other card effects that are more beneficial when there are fewer cards in my hand, like O. So O, I call it OH exclamation point. It is a card that benefits from having no cards around in your hand. It's a very powerful card. It burns for 6 damage, and it's really effective. It's great for killing off monsters that you've wounded a little bit. So, O is one of my favorite cards. But if you get a bunch of them in your hand, it can be problematic, so be careful. If you see about 1 or 2 in your hand, you're going to have to start using them. Because if you get a witch and she hits you a few times, those O's are going to be redonkulously terrible. And then you're going to have to use a pumpkin or an onion to get rid of them all. It pays to have 1 or 2 discard cards in your deck. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually quite useful. Because sometimes you get cards that are high cost and you can't use them. Maybe because you've had to use a mushroom or something, or you've had to use something that lowers your mana pool, or you're using cards that create discharge effects. So it's really important to have at least 1 card that you can discard with.
Add to your deck. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1.
So we'll think
Button.
about that.
Double tap to select.
Yes, Fume would work on O, because O is not a card that has a rule against having its mana cost lowered.
Malice. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 4 damage. +4 damage if this is the only card in your hand.
Malice is a
Button.
great card.
Double tap to select.
It plays very well with O. So if I was to have Malice and O in my hand, I try to play the O first, and then I play the Malice second. You want to play Malice as the last card in your hand. Of course, if you're running a discard deck, a couple of these cards can mesh with it. But again, a discard deck and an empty hand deck are slightly different and wholly different concepts. So you can't necessarily play those two together.
Insomnia. Mana cost 0. Action. If you are sleeping, gain 3 mana.
Oh, I like
Insomnia. Double tap to select.
I love Insomnia / sleep decks. They are so fun to play. Maybe we'll get a chance to play one today.
Draw a card. Insomnia. Malice. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1.
I'm going to take Fume.
Options. Shocker. Player info. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Swath. Mana cost 1. Action. Enchant any equipment with bird. Select a target. Apply to right weapon. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a mouse. Whilst a mouse, any equipment is disabled, but you dodge all attacks. Button.
We're looking pretty good.
Double tap to select. Player info. Your hand. Mouse. Fume. Mana cost 2. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost. Fume. Mana. Player info. Left weapon. Right weapon. Chakram. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. +3 attack if you have 1 or less cards in your hand. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a mouse. Whilst a mouse, any equipment is disabled, but you dodge all attacks.
So I usually save my mouse
Double tap to select.
for when I'm dealing with a lot of dangerous enemies. Typically, you want to save the mouse as a last resort. So I would suggest maybe use it when there's at least 3 enemies about to attack you. It'll buy you 1 more turn of survival. Hopefully you draw a card that can wipe out whatever's on the field. And typically a empty hand deck, a mouse is very useful. Again, we're playing Reno, the Final Warrior. So yeah, the mouse is good. And I use it to great effect against bosses because it's really useful in those situations.
Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. End turn. Button. Double tap to select. Enemy turn. Shocker deals 3 damage to you. That appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Player info. Nithat. Shocker. Options bar. Shocker. Attack 2. Nithat. Attack 2. This enemy intends to attack you. Health 9s. The first time this enemy. Health 9/9. The first player info. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Check. Health 14/20. There is a 25% change playing a card this turn will fail. Eat 1. Mana 4/4. Your hand. Mouse. Fume. Parry. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Lionheart. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 1. Durability. 2. If your hand is empty at the start of your turn, draw an extra 2 cards.
Oh, I have a Lionheart build going on.
Double parry. Lionheart. Mana. Select a target. Equip left. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action.
Oops.
Transform into a mouse. Whilst a mouse and the equipment is disabled, but you dodge all attacks.
Good old paralysis.
Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Select a target. Target shocker. Health 8/8. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Fume. Mana. Mouse. Mana. Fume. Mana cost 2. Bottom bar. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. End turn. Enemy turn. Shocker attack dodged. Nithet attack dodged. Parry. Spider appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target shocker. Health 6/8. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Bottom bar. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Fume. Parry. Mana cost. Select a target. Target shocker. Attack 3. Target Nithat. Attack 3. Button. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Bottom bar. Your hand. Fume. Player info. Your hand. Fume. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Fume. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charges 4. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Chakram. Weapon. Attack. 6. Select a target. Target shocker. Health 4/8. Right weapon. Shocker defeated. Plus. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Loot bag. Add to your deck. Ping. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 6 damage to an undamaged enemy.
Ping.
Button.
Ping
Double
is
tap to select.
good. I'm not really running a ping deck.
Oh. Mana cost 0. Action. Deal 6 damage. This costs +1 mana for each other card in your hand.
I do like O.
Ripple. Mana cost 1. Action. Draw any fish that are in your deck.
And of course, we're not running a
Double
fish
tap to
deck.
select. Oh. Mana cost
Skip
0.
O.
Action. Deal 6 options. Nithat. Spider. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. Options bar. Nithat. Spider. Player info. Your hand. Fume. Mana cost 2. Oh. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target Nithat. Health 9/9. Target Spider. Health 9/9. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Nithat deals 1 damage to you. Spider deals 2 damage to you. Which appears. Your turn.
Yeah, When you play on platinum level, the enemies come fast and furious.
Bottom bar. Options bar. Options. Options. Witch. Nithat. Attack 2. Spider. Attack 3. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Your hand. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target witch. Health 9/9. Target Nithat. Health 9/9. Target spider. Health 3/9. Fume. Mana cost 2. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Fume. Player info. Your hand. Fume. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Chakram. Weapon. Attack. 6. Durability. 1. Select a target. Target witch. Health 9/9. Target Nithat. Health 9/9. Target spider. Health 1/9. Right weapon. Spider plus your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand. Sweet corn. Mana cost 0. Apple. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 8 health. Can only be used once. Button. Options. Witch. Attack 1. Nithat. Attack. Player info. Weapon. Right health 11/20. Heat 2. Mana 3/4.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're going to take the apple right away because we don't want to have the witch make it a 1-cost apple.
Your hand. Fume. Mana cost 2. Apple. Mana cost 0. Food. Fume. Mana cost 2. Action. Set the bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Release. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 6 damage. Select a target. Target witch. Health 9/9. Options. Button. Witch. Attack 1.
Okay. Yeah, release is in this deck. So this is definitely an empty hand deck. Typical cards that are in an empty hand deck are O, Malice, and Release. Those are really good for making your hand empty, therefore empowering our specially designed weapons that benefit from that. Of course, we still get the Warblade. That just comes as a default weapon.
Options bar. Options. Witch. Attack 1. Nithat. Attack 2. Player info. Left weapon.
And
nothing equipped.
The Warblade
tap to select.
isn't a bad weapon. It's actually quite a great weapon. It's quite powerful. If you improve it at the altar, it can become a very powerful resource.
Bottom bar. End turn. Player info. Bottom bar. Draw a card. Disable. Player info. Left weapon. Bottom bar. Options bar. Witch. Nithat. Player info. Left weapon. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Witch deals 1 damage to you. Nithat deals 2 damage to you. Pixie appears. Your turn. Here comes Tinkerhell. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Heat. Deal 2 damage.
Tinkerhell.
Block 2 damage.
That's cute.
Bottom bar. Enter your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target witch. Health 3/9. Options. Witch. Attack 2. Nithat. Pixie. Player info. Left bottom bar. End turn. Options bar. Options. Witch. Nithat. Pixie. Player info. Left bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Bear. Player info. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Enter. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Snag. Mana cost 1. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 0. Action. Select a target. Target witch. Attack 2. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable.
We didn't draw any cards.
Double tap to select. Options bar. Options. Witch. Nithat. Pixie. Player info. Your hand. Bear. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Nithat deals 3 damage to you. Pixie deals 3 damage to you. Your turn.
We're getting into trouble.
Options bar. Witch. Nithat. Pixie. Player info. Your hand. Bear. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Warblade. Mana cost 3. Select a target. Equip left. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Trans. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Attack 1. Options bar. Option. Witch. Nithat. Attack. Pixie. Attack 2. Nithat. Attack 2. Pixie. Player info. Left weapon. Warblade. Weapon. Attack. 10. Select a target. Target witch. Health 1/9. Left weapon. Witch defeat. +2. Bottom bar. Loot bag. Add to your deck. Courage. Mana cost 1. Action. Give a weapon +3 damage for this turn only.
Loot bag. We have courage. Courage isn't that useful in this kind of deck.
Release. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 6 damage. Discard 2 cards.
Release is good.
Dose. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 2 damage and confuse the enemy.
Dose is not
tap to select.
that great in this deck.
Release. Mana cost 2. Action. Deal 6 damage. Discard 2 cards.
I think I'll go for release.
Double tap to options. Button. Nithat. Attack 2. Pixie. Attack 2. Player info. Weapon charge. Right weapon. Health 10/Heat 3. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Release. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Button. Your hand. Release. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Pixie gives allies +2 attack. Nithat deals 4 damage to you. Shocker appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Release. Mana cost 2. Action. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal. Release. Scratch. Select a target. Target shocker. Health 10/10. Target Nifet. Health 9/9. Target Pixie. Health 10/10.
Let's kill the pixie if we
Button.
can.
Target Pixie. Health 10. Release. Mana cost 2. Action. Player info. Your hand. Release. Select a target. Target Shocker. Health 10. Target Nifet. Health 9. Target Pixie. Health 8/10. Options.
Yeah,
Button.
we don't have a
Double
lot of
tap to select.
defenses, and that's the problem. When you're running Reno, it doesn't have a lot of natural defenses.
Options.
Other than parry.
Coins 14. Inventory. Shocker. Attack. Nifet. Pixie. Player info. Bottom bar. Enter. Options bar. Inventory. Shocker. Attack. Nifet. Pixie. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw card. Button. Chakram. Player info. Your hand. Chakram.
Oh,
Mana
I
cost
get
2.
chakram.
Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. +3 attack if you have 1 or less cards in your hand. Not enough mana.
Okay, we got chakram, which is good.
Player info. Left weapon. Warblade. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 1. On equip. Chart. Select a target. Target Shocker. Health 10/10. Target Nifet. Health 9/9. Target Pixie. Health 2/10. Left weapon. Pixie defeat. Plus your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand. Apricot. Mana cost 0. Food. Radish. Mana cost 0. Garlic. Mana cost 0. Food. Clear all of your status effects. Radish. Mana cost 0. Food. Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1. Inventory. Inventory. Shocker. Attack. Nifet. Attack. Player info. Left. Right weapon. Nothing equipped. Health 2/20. E3. Mana 0/4. E3.
Looks like we're gonna die this time. I should have took apricot. I've learned how to use apricot now, so it basically gives you a get out of death free card. If you would die that turn, apricot will not let you lose any of that life. So if the enemies kill you, basically, you don't lose any of that health and you're just like nothing happened to you. It's like immunity. I don't know why sometimes I feel it doesn't work, but it seems to have been solidified a bit now, so it does work. So if you're in trouble, having an apricot or apricot, depending on how you pronounce it, is really useful. So I should have taken that card.
Your hand. Chakram. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled.
So I'm probably going to die here.
Button. Double tap to select.
After I die, I'm going to take a quick bio, and I'll be right back and refill my coffee.
End turn. Enemy turn. Shocker deals 2 damage to you. End game. Button.
All right.
Double tap to select.
I'll let you enjoy. We popped. I'll let you enjoy the relaxing bird sounds. Take a little nap, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
YouTube. Now. Law talk with Mike. I think he has it right face with tears of joy. Hashtag funny. Hashtag judge. Hashtag court. Attachment.
Sorry about that notifications. Again, I had a little trouble turning my do not disturb on this morning because sleep would not turn off. Again, these are some things you have to just deal with when you have an Apple phone. There aren't very many problems, but occasionally you get a bug where you cannot turn off your alarm. I'm going to see if I can turn sleep off, so please excuse me.
Conjury. Cellular. 4 of 4 bar. Control center. Air. Brightness. 4. Volume. 50%. Focus. Button. Selected. Focus. Do not disturb.
Okay, good. We have the correct thing on now. Now we won't get any more notifications.
App switcher. Conjury. Active. End game. Conjury.
All
Button.
right.
Double tap to select.
Let's see what RNG gives us this time. The beauty of roguelikes, especially card battlers and strategy adventure games / is that they specialize in randomization of your starting gear, your starting first loot boxes or weapon boxes in this case. And I really appreciate that because that is what makes the game such a great replay game, because you come back and it's always something different. And if you're like me and you have many different deck ideas and many different deck theories you want to experiment with, this is the perfect game, Conjury, because it allows you to do so many different things. It allows you to try so many different ideas. So it's great. It's ideal for ideas. Give me 1 second. Just got a nice fresh batch of Conjury coffee. Just moving a few things around on my desk.
End game. Start screen. Continue. Disable. Button. Double tap to select.
All right. You're listening to another episode of Easy Grind with Michael Gray on the channel that describes everything. Game Double Tap. The game is Conjury. The developer's name is Dean Coulter. The commentary is low. Sit back, relax, put on your Easy Grind sweatpants, and enjoy the show. Thank you so much. Naps are acceptable and also appreciated. All right, folks, we are back for our second try. And it's okay if you lose. The thing about losing is that if you didn't lose, you wouldn't know what you were gaining, what you were working toward to win at. So losing is a natural and wonderful part of life. It is balance. You can't always win. Somebody has to lose. Somebody has to win. And understanding that juxtaposition is important. Not to be derogatory towards yourself when you lose. Just think about it as this way. It's just another thing for you to try harder at. But let's get back into it and see what our RNG gives us this time for Reno.
New game. Character screen. Less than that. Gems 100. Select a character. Ludolf. Ability. None. Previous character. Next character. Previous character. Ability. Triple threat.
All right, Reno, let's go for it again. Platinum.
Previous. Next. About key. Bronze key. Silver key. Gold key. Platinum key. Platinum key selected. Start. Map screen. Location mid _ boss. Floor 5. Disable. Options bar. Map screen. Location battle. Floor 1.
Just
Button.
a little bit of
Double tap to
housekeeping.
select.
If you're wondering how to play Reno, the Final Warrior, if you'd like to know how to play Reno's deck, what are my suggestions and what are typical deck builds, please check out my previous Let's Plays of Conjury, including Reno. I have a whole playlist of Conjury, not just on Easy Grind, which is Mountain. That is the nickname of this. I forgot to mention it in my intro. But each one of my Easy Grinds has what we call a special nickname, a special beloved nickname. And we call Conjury the Mountain because you have to climb up the floors until you're at the top where you face the boss. I typically like to think of that as a mountain. And no, it isn't a name that the developer gave me. It's my own personal special nickname for a beloved game. We have several other nicknames for other games, such as the Quartet for Lost Vault, and other really cool names I can't think of off the top of my head for other games that we play. But yes, we have some rather fun nicknames for our games. I do believe we have a game, Beyond the Chiron Gate, we call it Constellation. I don't remember what we call Magic Research. I think we do have a name for that one too. We also have a game, Empire's Order. We call it Seasons, which is pretty. We have all these pretty names for the games we play. And we're always adding new games to Easy Grinds, so we tend to like them to be relaxed. And it's really easy to remember what name we'll call Dawncasters. I've already got the name picked out. Dawncasters' nickname is going to be Sunrise. I like to keep my names very relaxed. Nothing edgy. All right, let's get started and see what we get.
Options bar. Map screen. Location battle. Floor 1. Button. Options bar. Rat appears. Your turn. Options. Button. Double tap to select. Rat. Attack. Player info. Your hand. Board late. Mana. Select a target. Equip left. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Parry. Mana cost. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target rat. Attack 1. Parry. Player info. Left weapon. Board late. Select a target. Target rat. Health 6/6. Left weapon. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Parry. Rat appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Scratch. Select a target. Target rat. Health 6/6. Target rat. Health 2/6. Parry. Rat defeated. Bottom bar. Weapon box. Add to your deck.
All right, our first weapon box. Let's see what we got.
Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this turn to your hand.
This is actually good for a
Double tap to
discard deck. We could run a discard deck. I think that's a strong possibility.
Breaker. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. Unequip. Give action cards in your hand plus 1 damage.
This is a,
Button.
This is
Double
a
tap to select.
nuke deck card, so I don't get it very often. But basically, all your burn cards have more damage. It's very effective if played correctly. I've never played it correctly, but I will try one of these days.
Bastion. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. When you block with this, gain plus 1 mana on your next turn.
This is for mana
Double
conservative
tap to
decks. Bastion is also a good all-around offhand shield to have because whenever it blocks, it does give you mana the next turn. So it more than makes up for its mana use. It's also just a great card just to lower its cost and just equip it. I like to think of Bastion as a great card to upgrade at the altar because if you can get it down to 0 cost, it's a perfect card to equip. It's really tempting to run a Bastion, but I've also am interested in the first choice.
Breaker. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this turn to your hand.
Because we could
Button.
get a discard deck
Double tap to
going, so let's try that.
Options. Rat. Player info. Left weapon. Board. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Button. End turn. Your hand. Sentinel. Mana cost. Select a target. Equip left. Equip right. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block. Select a target. Target rat. Attack 2. Parry. Mana cost 1. Higher. Parry. Mana cost. Not enough mana. Higher. Mana cost 1. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Higher. Slime appears. Your turn. It's slime time. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Higher. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target rat. Health 6/6. Target slime. Health 6/6. Cancel. Target rat. Health 6/6. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Your hand. Fire. Mana. Select a target. Target rat. Health 4/6. Parry. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Select a target. Target rat. Attack 1. Target slime. Attack 1. Options. Rat. Attack 1. Slime. Player info. Bottom bar. Options bar. Rat. Slime. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Player info. Slime. Attack. Rat. Attack 1. Options bar. Options. Rat. Attack. Slime. Attack. Player info. Left weapon. Ward late. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability. 1. Select a target. Target rat. Health 2/6. Left weapon. Rat defeat. Bottom bar. Loot bag. Bastion. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. When you block with this, gain +1 mana on your next turn.
Okay. Our next loot bag. Let's
Double
see what we
tap to select.
got. Again, they're throwing a lot of bastions at us.
Poison. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Poison. Mirror. Mana cost 1. Add to your deck. Mirror. Mana cost 1. Action. Add a
wait.
copy of each card you have played this turn to your hand.
Mirror.
Button.
Mirror is an
Double tap to select.
absolute monster. If you play Mirror correctly, it's really a great card. It really centers around having low-cost cards and having a pretty empty hand. So it works really well with a heavy hand card deck strategy. And it also works really good with a monk build where you have a lot of low-cost action cards. It also works well with burn decks that have a lot of low-cost cards. Quill is known for using this card. You basically keep about 4 burning cards in your hand. You mirror them, and whew, you go to town. Mirror is a great, and there's also double mirror decks where you run 2 mirrors. I know it's confusing, but it's very effective.
Poison. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage and inflict poison.
Poison
Button.
is good.
Double tap to select.
Reno is known to use a lot of status effects. Poison is a good card. It's a little lackluster in damage, but it adds up. Poison, think of status effects as great to use against bosses who are not the robot. But let me tell you something. If you can hurt bosses with paralysis, poison, and burn, and confuse, yeah, you are pretty much in a driving seat, you know.
Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 3 less.
Oh, our discard deck is
Double tap to select.
growing. This is a beautiful card. Now, there's a short theory I have in my head about this card. I think it's shake or shade. When you discard it, of course, it always comes back like a bad penny, but it's a good penny because it's a great burner card and it becomes 0 costs when it's discarded. But here's the cool part. As I recall, when you have an offhand that we have on Sentinel, even if we discard this card and use this card, it still comes back because of the effect of Sentinel. So we effectively get a double use of the card. I can't verify it yet, but I will experiment with it today.
Draw a card. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 options. Slime. Player info. Your hand. Shade. Player info. Slime. Options bar. Option. Slime. Attack 0. This enemy intends to attack you. Health 6/6. Player info. Mana 1/4. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Button. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Scratch. The rat appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Action. Enchant a weapon with poison. Charge 1. Select a target. Apply to right weapon. Shade. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Your hand. Scratch. Select a target. Target rat. Health 6/6. Target slime. Health 6/6. Cancel. Target rat. Health 6. Shade. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target rat. Health 4/6. Shade. Mana cost 3. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Slime deals 2 damage to you. Shade. Scuttler appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Select a target. Target Scuttler. Health 6/6. Target rat. Health 2/6. Shade. Rat defeated. Plus. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand.
Okay, we have a food bag prize.
Pepper. Mana cost 1. Food. Give all your equipment +2 durability. Can only be used once.
Pepper is one of the best
Double tap to select.
food bag items you can get. Gives your weapons 2 points of durability. It can make all your weapons, so your left and your right hand, increase their durability.
Papaya. Mana cost 0. Action. Feed this to an enemy. It will drop +4 coins. Can only be used once.
Papaya is awesome. It's
Double
like
tap to
getting
select.
2 monster kills. I have run a money deck, which specializes in getting as many coins as possible. Papaya is a great card.
Eggplant. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 12 health and lose 1 mana for the rest of this battle. Can only be used once.
Eggplant is a good
Button.
card for
Double tap to
survival,
select.
but losing that 1 mana for the rest of the battle is problematic.
Papaya. Pepper. Mana cost 1. Food. Give all your equipment plus 2 durability.
We'll take
Can only be
pepper.
used. Options. Scuttler. Slime. Attack 1. Player info. Left weapon charges 3. Right weapon. Health 18/20. Heat 3. Mana 3/4. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. Pepper. Mana cost 1. Food. Give all your equipment. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 3. Right weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Pepper. Mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Pepper. Mana. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Right weapon. Sentinel. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Slime deals 1 damage to you. Mouse. Scuttler appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Suave. Mana cost 1. Action. Mouse. Mana cost. Bear. Mana cost 1. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 3 less. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Suave. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Apply to right weapon. Button. Shade. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Enter your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost. Shade. Mana cost 3. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Ward blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card.
All right,
Disable.
we're doing pretty good. We got a
Button.
mouse up, so
Double tap to
let's
select.
just ride out these turns
Options bar. Options.
until we can get more of
Button.
our discard
Double
deck
tap to
going.
select. Scuttler. Attack 1. Scuttler. Slime. Player info. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Scuttler 1 damage from poison. Scuttler attack dodge. Scuttler attack dodge. Slime attack dodge. Your turn. Options bar. Option. Scuttler. Scuttler. Slime. Player info. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target Scuttler. Health 5/6. Target Scuttler. Health 6/6. Target Slime. Health 6/6. Target Scuttler. Health 5/6. Shade. Mana cost 3. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Lord blade. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Select a target. Equip left. Shade. Mana cost 3. Player info. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal. Player info. Left weapon. Lord blade. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability. Weapon charges 6. Left weapon. Lord blade. Select a target. Target Scuttler. Health 3/6. Left weapon. Scuttler defeated. +2. Your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to
All
your
right,
hand.
we got another food bag. Let's see what we get.
Orange. Mana cost 0. Food. Add a random equipment card to your hand. It costs 1. Can only be used once.
If you are running a
Double tap to
random deck, a deck that specializes in adding random cards to your deck to power up a weapon, this is a great card.
Garlic. Mana cost 0. Food. Clear all of your status effects. Can only be used once.
Garlic is just
Button.
your good
Double tap to
old-fashioned
select.
cure your status effect cards.
Pear. Mana cost 0. Food. Draw 2 cards. Can only
And-
be used once.
Pear is one of
Button.
the best cards you
Double
can
tap
get
to
from the
select.
food bag because it is a 0 cost draw 2 cards. And we'll take that one.
Options. Scuttler. Slime. Player info. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Pear. Mana. Shade. Mana cost 3. Act. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Act. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block.
we got another
2.
Sentinel.
Durability. Player info. Left weapon. Lord blade. Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Sentinel. Shield. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deals. Pear. Mana. Parry. Mana cost 1. Act. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield. Parry. Mana. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Parry. Mana. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Scuttler 2 damage from burn. Slime deals 1 damage to you. Slorm appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Heat. Deal. Select a target. Target Slorm. Health 6/6. Target Scuttler. Health 4/6. Mercy. Shade. Scuttler defeated. +2 coin. Bottom bar. Loot bag. Add to your deck. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 2 less.
Oh, yes, Avert.
Button. Double tap to select.
In a discard deck, Avert is one of your most powerful defensive cards. It costs 0 mana if it is discarded. So it is paramount of you to discard it and then keep it around when you're dealing with bosses or really strong enemy attacks. I usually run 4 to 5 Averts. It's an incredibly great and powerful defensive card. The way to implement Avert is to already have it at 0 cost. So the key is to discard it as soon as possible. So it is waiting for it to be used. Once you have about 4 to 5 Averts, you no longer need parries for the most part. I would suggest you remove parries from your deck if you can afford to do so. Usually I cannot, but again, parry becomes irrelevant once you have several averts in your deck.
Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If add to your deck. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Flash. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. If you have already played a card this turn, draw a card.
Flash
Button.
is for
Double tap to
drawing
select.
cards. Flash is typically a card you have in nimble decks. It's very inexpensive and it's great for drawing more cards. I don't utilize it very much though.
Swipe. Mana cost 0. Action. Deal 1 damage.
All right, Swipe
Double tap to select.
is for a zero cost deck. If you've never run a zero cost deck, they are so fun. Again, the biggest problem with zero cost decks are that you run out of cards, right? They're zero cost. So Swipe is a great card. It typically feels like a Kita card because Kita is a shapeshifter and she turns into a bear. Swipe sounds like a bear attack. It's an okay card. I run it once in a blue moon. I also like running it because it's zero cost. So it works really well with mirror decks. So if you are running a mirror deck, Swipe can be quite awesome. It can fill your whole hand up. And also if you're running a deck that benefits from how many cards you've played that turn, Swipe can be really effective in that kind of deck.
Flash. Avert. Mana cost
We'll
2.
take
Action.
Avert,
Block
though.
4 damage. Options.
Avert is
Button.
great.
Slorm. Attack 2. Slime. Attack 2. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability. 1. On equip. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost. Bear. Mana cost 1. Parry. Bear. Mana cost 1.
Spare
Action.
out.
Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deals. Parry. Shade. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Select a target. Target Slorm. Health 4/6. Target slime. Health 4/6. Cancel. Target slime. Health 4/6. Left weapon. Slime defeated. Your hand. Bottom bar. Exit level. Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. Parry. Mana cost. Sentinel. Mana. Select a target. Equip left.
Put that on the left.
Shade. Mana cost 3. Act. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Not enough mana. Avert. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable.
All right, we're
Button.
done with this turn,
Double tap to select.
but I'd like to kill everything here. That's my rule. It's a good rule for you to kill everything, but don't die. If you do get in trouble, then you can take the exit opportunity. Also, some more housekeeping. Some of the things I've learned about Conjury are the monster that opens up the exit does not offer loot, so it isn't going to change as I know it right now. I have complained about it in the past, but again, it's part of the game. It's what makes the game challenging, so I won't be complaining about it anymore. It's just part of the strategy. One monster opens a portal which allows you to escape, so you can't expect to get loot from every monster. Anyway, for the most part, Conjury is different in that most monsters offer loot. In many games, when you kill a monster, you may not get any loot at all. So it's good to be thankful for what you do get, you know? So I just wanted to let you know that I've resolved with my feelings the idea that when I kill a monster, it doesn't give me anything. So
Exit level.
I have to
Double tap to select.
I have to control my entitled behaviors.
Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Your turn.
Excuse me.
Exit level. Button. Bottom bar. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target Slorm. Attack 1. Shade. Mana cost 3. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Shade. Select a target. Target Slorm. Health 4/6. Parry. Slorm defeated. Plus 2 coins. Bottom bar. Food bag.
Okay, we got another
Button.
food bag.
Add to your hand. Carrot. Mana cost 0. Action. Look at the top 3 cards in your deck and pick one to draw. Can only be used once.
This is just a temporary card. You don't
Double
get
tap
to
to select.
keep it. Carrot is just for looking through your deck a little bit.
Scallions. Mana cost 0. Action. Give action cards in your hand plus 2 damage. Can only be used once.
This is a burner
Button.
card. This
Double
is
tap to
a
select.
burner deck's best friend, Scallion.
Pumpkin. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 10 health and discard 3 cards from your hand. Can only be used once.
This is
Button.
a great
Double tap to
discard
select.
card. Pumpkin is the primary healing card we use in a discard deck.
Exit level.
and we'll play it.
Button. Bottom bar. Draw a card. Disable.
I'm going to let you hear
Button.
what happens
Double
when you
tap to select.
discard discardable cards that come back. I call these return to life cards or return from the dead cards from the discard pile. But yeah, Pumpkin is great for getting your whole hand out of your hand and getting all the cards back at 0 mana cost.
Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Parry. Mana cost 1. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 2 less.
So we'll get Avert
Button.
back at 0
Double tap.
cost.
Pumpkin. Mana cost 0. Food.
So let's
Restore
do it.
Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage.
Okay.
If this is discarded, your hand. Avert. Mana cost 0. Action.
There we go.
Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 2 less.
You
Button.
can
Double tap
discard
to select.
Avert as many times as you want. It will come back. I'd love to see in Conjury 2 more effects that build on the discard deck. I'd love to get a discard card deck that does more burning based on what kind of cards that you've discarded. I would love that. Again, I'm looking forward to more content for Conjury. And I'm gonna have to refresh everything. Take another tiny break.
Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 0. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Sentinel. Shield. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Button. Your hand. Player info. Options bar. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Escape.
All right, looks like we made it. Pretty easy.
Next. Map screen. Location mid underscore boss. Floor 5. Disabled.
All
Button.
right, we're doing pretty
Double tap
good.
to select.
We have a very competent, well-constructed discard deck developing. Let me take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Thank you to MyNoise for the beautiful Mediterranean garden. You can find the link to MyNoise in the Easy Grind description. And also, it's listed as part of the Easy Grind playlist. So don't miss the opportunity to support wonderful, accessible apps like MyNoise. That is spelled MyNoise. You're listening to another smooth, easy, relaxing session of Easy Grind. The game is Conjury. The developer's name is Dean Coulter. The commentary is low. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the vibe of a Saturday morning. Let's get going. Hey everybody, I'm back. Just had to refill my coffee and take a quick bio break. Coffee tends to go right through me in the morning, especially when all I've had was a chocolate donut. Tends to interact a lot with my diabetes medication and makes sugar go through my system really quickly. So I tend to have to use the bathroom frequently because my medication makes sugar come out of my system really quickly. So, of course, there's nothing but sugar in a donut. So I still love them. And no, I'm not on a diet, but I try to be conscientious of what I eat. Not when I'm having donuts, though. That's just for fun. Yeah. But anyway, we're doing pretty good on our discard deck build. I wonder how far it will go. We might have an interruption or break here because I do have to make a wake-up call for Marissa. She's babysitting one of my friend's kitty cats. So she and her very lovely daughters, I call them angels. I call Marissa, my girlfriend, my angel, and I call her daughters the princess angels. So it's I call it angel, but when I'm over there hanging out, I call it angel patrol. So so yeah, not today though. I'm not on angel patrol today. So looks like everybody is doing their own thing here on a Saturday. One of them is doing some kitty cat babysitting, and one of them is doing some college preparatory studying, and my angel is currently cleaning house. I've been cleaning house all week, so I'm exhausted. My body aches. I've been doing so much cleaning this week. Right after tax season, I tend to do a huge spring cleaning where I just get rid of everything I don't need, give away things to charity, clothing, electronics, gadgets. Friends want stuff, I give it to them. So I usually try to clear house after tax season. And then I put all my files away. I start getting ready for a couple more paperwork issues and Easter. So once Easter hits, I like to have all my paperwork and financial stuff done. Like I've got all the paperwork put away. I've got all the tax stuff done. I've got all the releasing, because I usually do my lease renewal in April. I get that done. I take care of all my banking, retirement, and investment things. I get all that done. And once all those things are done, it's time for Easter. And then it's really time for the warming period, and where it's time to start walking and hiking and exercising and getting out there to enjoy the beautiful day outside. So, and of course, I love summer. It's very fun. Not high summer. High summer can be quite difficult to deal with. The heat is redonkulous, but midsummer is okay. It's just very hot, but it rarely goes above 101 or 2. So once you're talking about 118, yeah, it's time to go back inside. It's too hot. But yeah, that's my whole life right there. Again, you get an early peak because I didn't record yesterday, so you get a little reward. You get to hear about my mundane life, which I love. And yeah, if you want to hear more of that, tune in tomorrow when we again face the rising dawn of Doncaster and get some nice card adventure roguelike action going on. Again, I'm very much into card battlers and card roguelikes these days. They are a trend that I love. All right. Thank you very much to MyNoise for Mediterranean Garden. And let's go back and let's get into the next floor here.
Options bar. Coins 14.
We don't have much coins, but we're kind of broke here.
Map screen. Location battle. Floor 2. Location battle. Floor 3. Disabled. Location event. Floor 4. Disabled. Button.
I think we're at the
Double tap to
first.
select.
I think we're at the first boss. Oh, actually, yeah. Are we at the first boss? Oh no, are we at the second floor? I think we're second floor.
Location altar. Floor 2.
Yeah, we're.
Button. Double tap to select.
Let's go to the altar and increase a weapon, or we could battle.
Location battle. Floor 2.
We could
Button.
battle and
Double
get some
tap to
more
select.
cards. Or we could improve our sentinel. We could improve our sentinel, which I've not done before. We could improve our warblade, which is also useful too. Or we could just battle. Hard decision. Battling will get us more coins. But improving our warblade could be good for our damage output. I think what we're gonna do, let's battle and get some more cards.
Location altar. Floor 2. Location battle. Floor 3. Disabled. Location altar. Floor 2. Location battle. Floor 2. Options bar. Squid appears. Your turn. Blood is my ing. Options. Button. Squid. Attacked. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. War blade. Mana cost 3. Select a target. Equip left. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Scratch. Mana cost. Shade. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. Select a target. Target squid. Health 8/8. Left weapon. War blade. Your hand. Parry. Mana. Select a target. Target squid. Attack 2. Fire. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Scratch. Fish appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is select a target. Target fish. Health 8/8. Target squid. Health 4/8. Fire. Squid defeated. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Select a target. Target fish. Health 8/8. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. End turn. End turn. Disabled.
Oh, we got a loot card.
Double. You still have end turn. Cancel.
All
Options.
right, let's skate.
Fish. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Weapon box.
Okay, we have a weapon box.
Add to your deck.
Let's find out what's in the weapon box.
Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this turn to your hand.
We got another sentinel.
Double tap to select.
We don't need that.
Deflector. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. On equip. Add a random card to your hand. Button.
Again, that's a
Double tap to
random
select.
card deck. We don't need that.
Nimble. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. 0. Durability. 2. When you draw a card, this gets +1 damage.
This is a great
Button.
card to
Double
add.
tap to select.
Again, this is a great card to add. We haven't had any good weapons so far, so we'll take the Nimble.
Deflector. Nimble. Mana cost 2. Options. Button.
A Nimble was the
Double tap to
number
select.
one most powerful card in the game if you know how to use it. Right after the boomerang and versatility.
Fish. Attack 3.
Okay, let's go.
Player info. Left weapon. Fish. Attack 3. Options bar. Options. Fish. Attack 3. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 2. Right weapon. Nothing equipped. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost. Scratch. Parry. Mana. Fire. Mana. Nimble. Mana. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish deals 3 damage to you. Nimble. Pixie appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Nimble. Mana cost. Select a target. Equip left. Equip right. Fire. Mana cost 1. Player info. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target fish. Health 4/8. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target fish. Health 2/8. Scratch. Fish defeated. Plus. Bottom bar. Loot bag. Add to your deck.
All right, we have a loot bag. What do we got?
A bird. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 2 less.
Ooh. Again,
Double tap to
this
select.
is a good card even if we can't discard it and get it free.
Rumble. Mana cost 4. Action. Deal 4 damage. Costs 1 less for each card you play this turn.
Rumble is
Double tap to select.
Rumble is a great card for a deck that keeps playing cards. It kind of works with discard decks, but it's tricky.
Buffer. Mana cost 1. Action. Give a shield +3 block.
Buffer.
Double tap to select.
If you're running a shield deck, I've done it before. It's not that effective, but if you have the correct burn cards, it can be. Basically, it makes your shields have more shield block, which means enemies can't hurt you very much. If you want to run a turtle deck, it can be quite effective. I think we'll take the avert.
Rumble. Avert. Mana cost 2. Options. Button. Pixie. Attack 3. Player info. Your hand. Scratch. Parry. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Avert. Bottom bar. Draw card. Options bar. Options. Options. Pixie. Attack. Player info. Weapon. Right weapon. Nimble. Health 17/20. Heat 2. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Pixie deals 3 damage to you. Snail appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost. Avert. Mana cost 2. Scratch. Mana cost. Parry. Mana cost 1. Scratch. Mana cost. Player info. Your hand. Scratch. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Fire. Mana. Avert. Mana. Select a target. Target snail. Attack 3. Target pixie. Attack 2. Target snail. Attack 3. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Player info. Mana. Your hand. Scratch. Mana. Parry. Mana. Select a target. Target snail. Attack 0. Target pixie. Attack 2. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Your hand. Fire. Select a target. Target snail. Health 9/9. Target pixie. Health 8/8. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Your hand. Scratch. Mana. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Button. Enemy turn. Scratch. The ogre appears. Your turn.
Oh boy. We got a full house.
Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a mouse.
Mouse
to mouse any equip. Scratch. Mana cost. Scratch. Mana cost. Scratch. Mouse. Mana cost. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Player info. Mana 3. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Select a target. Target snail. Health 9. Target pixie. Health 6/8. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Draw card. End turn. Draw card. Options bar. Options. 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 Coins 18. Snail. Attacked. Pixie. Attack 2. Ogre. Attack 5. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equal. Your hand. Scratch. Mana. Select a target. Target snail. Health 9. Target pixie. Health 4/8. Coins 18. Snail. Attack. Pixie. Ogre. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Player info. Left. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw card. Swap. Mana cost. Player info. Heat 3. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Swap. Mana. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equip. Weapon charges. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. When you draw a card, this gets +1 damage. Button.
Now that we have
Double
a
tap to
nimble, we're going to spend our altar money all on the nimble. When you get a nimble, put all of your upgrades on it. It's very important. It's what makes it so incredibly powerful. It's the number 1 card that any upgrade you give it is extremely valuable. I recently upgraded a boomerang to like as high as I could get it. Actually, it was pretty decent when I did that. You would think that the extra durability would hurt a boomerang deck because with boomerang decks, you want to break your boomerang as many times as you can. But actually, my cards in my hand, like Detach and the cards that turn it into health and all the other cards, actually compensate for the extra durability of my boomerang. So actually, a boomerang having 3 or 4 durability isn't a terrible thing. Can actually be advantageous if you know how to run enough. If you have snare, not snare, but sharpen. Sharpen is pretty much what boomerang does. It's less costly. And yes, boomerang builds itself up by itself, but actually you can run sharpen and do the same thing. Man, a couple of sharpens and a grip and a boomerang and a bear. Whew. You know, a boomerang and a bear walk into a bar. The bartender says, "You're back." Oh, sorry. That was a terrible joke. There's a slightly more inappropriate version of that joke that I made up, but I won't use it.
Health 14/E3. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Swap. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equip. Weapon charges 2. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 3. Durability. 2. When you. Your hand. Swap. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Snail attack dodge. Pixie attack dodge. Ogre attack dodge. Your turn.
All right. Now we got to kill something.
Options bar. Coins. Snail. Pixie. Ogre. Health. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a bear. Your weapons deal double damage, but you take double. Suave. Mana cost 1. Bear. Mana. Suave. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Suave. Mana. Select a target. Apply to right weapon. Coins 18. Snail. Attack 3. Pixie. Attack. Ogre. Player info. Bottom bar. Options bar. Coin. Snail. Attack. Pixie. Attack 2. Ogre. Health 9. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Bottom bar. End turn. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing. Weapon charges 3. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 8. Durability. Select a target. Target snail. Health 9/9. Right weapon. Nimble. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Avert. Mana cost. Player info. Heat 3. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it. Player info. Left your hand. Avert. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Pixie gives allies +2 attack. Snail deals 5 damage to you. Snail 2 damage from burn. Ogre is asleep. Your turn. Snail defeated. +2 coins. End turn. Food bag. Food bag. Button. Add to your hand. Grapes. Mana cost 0. Action. Draw a card and reduce its cost by 1. Can only be used once.
All right, we have a loot bag.
Button.
We have grapes.
Double tap to select.
Grapes is a great card.
Eggplant. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 12 health and lose 1 mana for the rest of this battle. Can only be used once.
We might want to eggplant.
Double tap to select. Pepper. Mana cost 1. Food. Give all your equipment +2 durability. Can only be used once.
We'll take pepper.
Button.
Much better.
Double tap to select. Eggplant. Pepper. Mana cost. Coins 20. Coins 20. Pixie. Attack. Ogre. Attack 4. Player info. Left weapon. Right weapon. Health 4/20.
Oh, I forgot. I should have took eggplant. Our health is too low. Oh no, I forgot. Sorry. We're gonna die. I forgot that our health was low. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry about that. Another loss. Because we're gonna get killed by that ogre.
Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. Parry. Mana cost 1. Hamper. Mana cost 1.
Maybe.
Action. Enchant a weapon with poison. Parry. Avert. Mana cost 2.
Let's see if we
Action.
can-
Select a target. Target Pixie. Attack 3. Target Ogre. Attack 4.
Let's block the
Parry.
ogre.
Mana cost 1. Pepper. Mana cost. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Parry. Select a target. Target Pixie. Attack 3. Target Ogre. Cancel. Target Ogre. Attack 0. Target Pixie. Attack 3.
Okay, we might survive.
Hamper. Mana cost 1. Act. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Pepper. Mana cost. Hamper. Pepper. Mana cost. Hamper. Mana cost 1.
Ooh,
Action.
we
Enchant a
survived.
weapon with poison. Chart. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 3. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 6. Durability. 3. Select a target. Target Pixie. Health 2/8. Right weapon. Pixie defeat. Plus your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand.
Okay, this time, if we get food, we will take it.
Apricot. Mana cost 0. Food. Become invincible for 1 turn. Can only be used once.
That's good.
Orange. Mana cost 0. Food. Add a random equipment card to your hand. It costs 1. Can only be. Grapes. Mana cost 0. Action. Draw a card and reduce its cost by 1.
We'll
Can
take
only be used once.
grapes.
Coins 22. Ogre. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. Options bar. Ogre. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Hamper. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Grapes. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Act. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Sentinel. Mana cost 1.
Ooh.
Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this turn to your hand.
Let's get Sentinel.
Not enough mana. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Sentinel. Not enough mana.
Okay, it's 0 cost.
Hamper. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block
That's
damage with
very
this, add a card you discarded this turn to your hand.
strange. Maybe they made a change
Double
because
tap to
it
select.
should be 0 cost because of the grape effect.
Hamper. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Shield block. Not enough mana.
Okay, that must be something about the Sentinel shield. There should be a tooltip added because it should go to 0 cost because I summoned it with the grape card.
Hamper. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Action. Enchant a weapon. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Player info. Mana 0/4.
Very strange. That's very, very strange.
Ogre. Options bar. Options. Ogre. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon chart. Right weapon. Health 4/20. Heat 3. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Act. Sentinel. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Sentinel. Ogre appears. Your turn.
Again, sometimes cards, tool tips are do not exactly reflect what I expect, and sometimes there are rules I don't know about because of a recent update. So
Bottom bar. End turn. Options bar. Options. Ogre. Attack 5. Ogre. Attack 5.
oh my god. Jesus Christ. 2 ogres and we don't have a mouse. We're gonna die so badly.
Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost. Sentinel. Mana cost. Scratch. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn.
Yeah, we're so dead.
Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. +2 damage while in bear mode. Select a target. Target Ogre. Health 9/9. Target Ogre. Health 9/9. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Action. Sentinel. Mana cost 1. Shield block. 2. Durability. Select a target. Equip left. Hamper. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Hamper. Mana. Player info. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Apply to left weapon. Options. Button. Ogre. Ogre. Attack. Player info. Left web. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Fish. Mana cost. Player info. Mana's your hand. Fish. Mana cost 0. Attack 5. Ogre. Attack 5. Player info. Bottom bar. Options bar. Options. Ogre. Attack. Ogre. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled.
All right.
Right weapon.
We'll just
nimble,
finish off
weapon,
this.
Attack. 9.
This
Durability.
was
2. When you draw a card, this gets +1 damage.
This was our fault.
Button.
We could
Double
have
tap to select.
survived if we'd taken the eggplant. So I don't blame. It was great cards. RNG was great. It was just our fault for not healing ourselves.
Health 4/20. Bottom bar. Options bar. Ogre. Attack 5. Ogre. Attack. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 9. Durability. 2. When you select a target. Target ogre. Health 9/9. Target ogre. Health 7/9. Right weapon. Ogre defeated. Plus. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand.
All right. We got one last food bag to save our life.
Banana. Mana cost 0. Food. Gain +2 mana this turn. Can only be used once.
Banana.
Button.
Universally
Double tap to
good.
select. Avocado. Mana cost 0. Food. Add a stone to your deck. Can only be used once.
Burn card.
Odd shroom. Mana cost 0. Food. Feed to an enemy and receive a card from them. Can only be used once.
Off shroom.
Button.
Just kind of a
Double
weird
tap to select.
card. I don't know what we should take. There really isn't anything that's going to save us. So
Avocado. Mana cost 0. Banana. Mana cost 0. Food. Gain. Avocado. Odd shroom. Mana cost 0. Food. Feed to an enemy and receive a card. Avocado. Banana. Mana cost. Avocado. Mana cost. Banana. Mana cost 0.
let's take banana.
Food. Options. Ogre. Attack. Player info. Your hand. Banana. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Banana. Mana cost 0. Food. Gain. Bottom bar. Your hand. Banana. Attack 5. Player info. Left
All
weapon.
right, let's see if we can
Sentinel.
get a
Shield block.
parry.
2. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Board late. Mana cost 3. Player info. Your hand. Board late. Mana
Nope,
cost 3. Weapon.
we
Attack. 4.
did
Durability.
not.
2. Unequip. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Health 4/20. Heat 3. Mana 1/4. Your hand. Board late. Mana bottom bar. Enter. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action.
Oh, there
Block
was
2
a
damage.
parry. That's what we needed,
Button.
a parry.
Double tap to select.
All right, let's see if we live or die.
Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Ogre deals 5 damage to you. Eyeball appears. Your turn.
Oh, we actually survived.
Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If parry. Mana cost 1. Board late. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability. 2. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Weapon charges 4. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 12. Durability. 1. When you draw a
Wow,
card. This gets
nimble.
+1 damage.
Our nimble,
Double tap to select.
we're never going to get out of it. We are not even close to completing the level. So, if we use the nimble now, it's going to break and,
Your hand. Board late. Mana cost. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action.
We're gonna
Block 2
use
damage.
it.
Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. 2. Durability. 1. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this. Weapon charges 4. Your hand. Board late. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Parry. Mana cost. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Board late. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack. Parry. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target ogre. Attack 5. Target eyeball. Attack 2. Cancel. Target eyeball. Attack 2.
we could block
Button.
the eyeball.
Board late. Mana cost. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charge. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 12. Select a target. Target ogre. Health 9/9.
Kill the ogre.
Right weapon. Ogre defeated. +2. Your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag.
Oh, we got another food bag.
Button. Add to your hand. Radish. Mana cost 0. Food. Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1. Can only be used once.
That's really good. We can lower
Double
the
tap to
war
select.
blade to 1.
Sweet corn. Mana cost 0. Food. Reduce the cost of avocado. Mana cost 0. Sweet radish. Mana cost 0.
Take the
Food.
radish.
Set the cost of all cards in your hand to 1. Options. Eyeball. Player info. Your hand. Board late. Mana cost 3. Shade. Mana cost 3. Act. Radish. Mana cost 0. Board late. Mana cost 3. Weapon. Attack.
All right,
4.
there we
Durability.
go.
2. Unequipped. Player info. Weapon. Right. Health 1/20.
All right, we got all those cards reduced to 1.
Eyeball. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. 2. Your hand. Board late. Mana cost 1. Weapon. Select a target. Equip left. Equip right. Shade. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back into cost 3 less.
We're good.
Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 1. Player info. Mana 2. Eyeball. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Board late. Weapon. Attack. 4. Select a target. Target eyeball. Health 10/10. Right weapon. Board late. Weapon. Attack. 4. Durability.
There we
1.
go.
Unequip. Charge. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Button. End turn. Your hand. Nimble. Mana cost 2. Weapon.
Oh, good.
Attack.
We got our
0.
nimble
Durability.
back.
2. When you draw a card, this gets +1 damage.
All right, we got our nimble
Button.
back.
Player info. Eyeball. Options bar. Eyeball. Player info. Left weapon. Right weapon. Board late. Health 1/20. Heat 3.
Oh god, we have 1 health left.
Mana 1/4. Your hand. Shade. Mana cost 1. Nimble. Shade. Mana cost. Select a target. Target eyeball. Health 6/10. Nimble. Eyeball defeated. Plus food bag. Add to your hand.
Alright, we have another food bag.
Pumpkin. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 10 health and discard 3 cards from your hand. Can only be used once.
Oh, I don't want to use this yet, but
Double tap to select.
we'll use it next turn. We'll equip our Nimble, discard to Sentinel, and get 10 health.
Apple. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 8 health. Can only be used once.
This is even better. We
Double
wouldn't
tap
have
to
to
select.
use the Nimble. It's not quite as much health, but it's good.
Sweet corn. Mana cost 0. Food. Reduce the cost of 2 cards in your hand by 1. Can only be used once.
All good cards, but
Button.
we'll
Double
take.
tap to select.
I think we take the apple.
Apple. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 8 health.
But-
Can only be used once.
We
Button.
could get a
Double tap to
pumpkin.
Sweet corn. Apple. Mana cost
Take the
0.
apple.
Options. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Apple. Mana cost 0. Food. Restore 8 health. Bottom bar. Your hand. Apple. Nimble. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Attack. 0. Player info. Left weapon. Sentinel. Shield block. 2. Weapon charges. Right weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack.
All right.
4.
I
Durability.
do
1.
need
On
to
equip.
take
Charge 2.
another quick bio break.
Button.
And
Double
I'll
tap
be
to
right
select.
back. You're listening to an episode of Easy Grind with Michael Gray on the channel that describes everything Game Double Tap. The series nickname is Mountain because of how you climb floors to reach the boss at the top. The game is Conjury. The developer's name is Dean Coulter. The game type is card battler, roguelike, card adventure. You can find all the information you need in the Easy Grind description. Welcome. Your station where you can relax and enjoy Let's Plays at your leisure with no stress and completely neutral, positive talk. Welcome to Easy Grind. Hey everybody, sorry, Grandma called and took care of it. All right. I'll take it easy on the coffee for a minute here. All right, let's get back to it.
Your hand, nimble, mana cost 2, weapon, attack, 0, durability, player info, mana, your hand, nimble, bottom bar, end turn.
We got one card in our
Button.
hand.
Double tap to select.
About the only card we haven't gotten for this deck is the card that discards cards. That is a great weapon. There's a weapon that discards a card every time you use it. Ultimately, that's the card we want, but and that's the weapon we want actually, card/weapon. All right, we're doing good. Our health is okay. It's not amazing, but we're surviving. We made up for that earlier mistake with a little bit of RNG luck. And that's the thing about RNG. It swings both ways, good and bad. All right.
Options bar, options. Player info, your hand, bottom bar, end turn. Options bar, player info, your hand, bottom bar, end turn. Draw a card. Disable.
Let's end our turn.
Enemy turn. Left weapon, fairy appears, fish appears, your turn. Your hand, nimble, mana cost fire, mana cost 1, action, he, deal 2 damage, player info, left weapon, sentinel, shield, weapon charges 6, right weapon, war blade, weapon, attack, 4, durability, 1, on equip, select a target, target fish, health 10/10. Target fairy, health 10/10, right weapon, nothing, your hand, nimble, mana cost 2, select a target, equip left, equip right, fire, mana cost 1, options bar, options. Fish, fairy, player info, your hand, fire, mana, select a target, target fish, health 10, target fairy, health 6/10, options. Fish, attack 3, fairy, player info, bottom bar, end turn, draw a card. Fire, mana cost 1, player info, freeze 0. Your hand, fire, mana cost 1, not enough mana. Player info, left weapon, your hand, bottom bar, end turn, draw a card. Disabled, end turn, enemy turn. Fish deals 3 damage to you, fairy deals 3 damage to you, fish appears, your turn, prepare to get hooked.
We're just about out of life here.
Bottom bar, end turn, your hand, avert, mana cost 2, action, block 4 damage. If this is discard, fire, mana cost, avert, mana cost, select a target, target fish, attack 2. Target fairy, attack 3. Target fish, attack 3. Fire, mana, bottom bar, end turn, your hand, fire, select a target, target fish, attack 2. Options. Fish, attack 0, fairy, fish, player info, left, bottom bar, end turn, player info, mana 1/freeze 1. Fish, attack 0. Player info, left, bottom bar, end turn. Player info, fish, attack 0. This health 10, player info, weapon charges 6, right weapon, health 5, freeze 1. Health 5/20.
We have 5 health left. We've managed to block most of their attacks, but we're still in deep trouble.
Bottom bar, end turn, player info, left weapon, nothing equipped. Weapon charges 6, right weapon, nimble, weapon, attack, 2, durability, 2, when you, bottom bar, end turn. Draw a card. Fish, mana cost 0, player info, mana, your hand, fish, mana, attack 0. Fairy, attack 3. Fish, attack 0, player info, bottom bar, end turn, player info, mana, bottom bar, end turn, draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish 1 damage from poison. Parry gives allies +3 health. Your turn. Parry, mana cost 1, bottom bar, end turn, your hand. Parry, mana cost 1, player info, mana 4/ your hand. Parry, select a target, target fish, attack 3. Target fairy, attack 2. Button, options.
We are running out of options, so I don't think... We just didn't get enough burn cards, and again, we're playing on platinum, so the difficulty level is really hard.
Options. Fish, attack 3. Fairy, attack 0, fish, attack 2, player info, left weapon, nothing equipped. Weapon charges 6, right weapon, nimble, weapon, attack, 4, durability, 2, when you draw a card, select a target, target fish, health 10/10, target fairy, health 2/10. Right weapon, fairy defeated,
We'll
right
kill
weapon,
the...
nimble, weapon, attack, 4,
We have no
durability,
choice
1,
but to kill
when you
the
draw
fish.
A card, bottom bar, exit level.
Oh, good. We can get out.
Button.
Oh, thank goodness.
Double tap to select. Bottom bar. Draw a card. Fire. Mana cost 1. A player info. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target fish. Attack 3. Target fish. Attack 2. Options.
I would love to stay and kill
Double tap to
those
select.
last 2 enemies.
Options. Fish. Attack. Fish. Attack. Player info. Left weapon. Right weapon. Nim. Health 5/20. Bottom bar. End turn. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Mouse. Mana. Player info. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1.
We go
Action.
one more turn.
Transform. Not enough mana.
We don't have enough to mouse out.
Player info. Fish. Fish. Options bar. Fish. Options bar. Options. Fish. Attack 3. Fish. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped.
We can go one more
Button.
turn.
Double tap to select.
We can survive one more turn.
Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Nimble. Health 5/20. Freeze 2. Mana 0/4. Your hand. Mouse. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish 1 damage from poison. Fish deals 3 damage to you. Your turn. Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw a card. End turn. Exit level. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target fish. Health 9/10. Target fish. Health 10/10. Cancel. Target fish. Health 10/10. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a mouse. Player info. Your hand. Mouse. Attack 2.
We can still survive. Trying to kill these 2 for loot.
Fish. Attack 3. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Fish. Mana cost. Player info. Mana 1/4. Your hand. Fish. Mana cost 0. Attack 2. Fish. Attack 3. Player info. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Scratch. Mana cost. Player info. Your hand. Scratch. Not enough mana. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charges. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 9. Durability. 1. When you draw a card, this gets +1 damage.
I don't want to break. I don't want to
Double
break
tap to
our
select.
nimble, so I'm gonna fish for some salt and pepper or a reinforcement card. So we have a mouse up, so we can still go another turn.
Your hand. Scratch. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish 1 damage from poison. Fish attack dodge. Fish attack dodge. Your turn. Exit level. Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Player info. Mana 4/4.
That's it. We have no more ways to defend ourselves, so we do have to leave.
Fish. Attacked. Fish. Attack 3. Options bar. Fish. Attack 3. Fish. Attack 2.
Yep, we have to leave.
Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Button. Fish. Health 8/10. This attack will. Player info. Left. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Swath. Mana cost 1. Action.
Ooh,
Enchant any equipment with
nice.
words. Charge 1.
It's nice to get
Button.
swamp, but
Double
that's
tap to
not
select.
gonna save us.
Player info. Left weapon. Weapon. Right. Health 2/20. Freeze 2. Mana 3/4.
We have 3 mana left, so let's play it out.
Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action.
Ooh.
Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 2 less. Select a target. Target fish. Attack 3. Target fish. Attack 3. Button.
We might
Double tap to
make
select.
it.
Target fish. Target fish. Attack 3. Scratch. Mana cost 1.
Alright.
Action. Deal 2 damage. Plus player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Fish. Attack 2. Fish. Attack 0. Options bar. Options.
So we did reduce
Button.
the one fish's
Double tap
attack,
to fish. Attack 0.
but we still have the fish that is going to attack for 2.
This attack will health 8 slash. This enemy will take 1 damage. Fish. Attack 2. This attack will add a fish. Health 8/10. Player info. Left weapon. Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Nimble. Health 2/20.
And we don't have enough health to survive it, so let's kill the fish that's going to attack for 2.
Freeze 2. Fish. Attack 2. Fish. Fish. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 6. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 12. Durability. 1. Select a target. Target fish. Health 8/10. Target fish. Health 8. Target fish. Health 8. Button. Double. Cancel. Target fish. Health 8/10. Right weapon. Fish defeated. Your hand. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your
All right,
hand.
we got a food bag. Let's see if that saves a day.
Lettuce. Mana cost 1. Food. Draw 3 cards. Can only be used once.
Lettuce is
Button.
okay. Not
Double
what
tap
we're
to select.
looking for, though.
Lemon. Mana cost 0. Food. Add a random spell to your hand from any class. It costs 1. Can only be used once.
This is an interesting
Double tap to
card.
select.
So, lemon and orange are very similar but different. So, lemon can draw a card from a different class that doesn't necessarily belong to your class. So, it could be quite an interesting little setup. I'm always wondering what I could possibly draw from it, so I'm gonna play with it.
Scallions. Mana cost 0. Action. Give action cards in your hand plus 2. Lemon. Mana
Let's try
cost 0.
lemon.
Food. Exit level.
I always like to try
Double tap to select.
experimenting with different cards.
Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Lemon. Mana cost 0. Food. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. Enter your hand. Solve. Mana cost 1. Action.
Ooh.
Restore 5 health. Can only be played if you played no cards last turn.
Oh, Solvi is really
Button.
good. That will give us
Double tap to
5
select.
health. So, the thing about lemon is, I don't know if it said one-time use. It's interesting.
Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Fish. Attack 0. Options bar. Options.
All right, we actually survived this
Button.
turn.
Fish. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Act. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish 1 damage from poison. Your turn.
Yeah, that poison's slowly ticking down on that fish.
Exit level. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost. Salve. Mana. Can't play this.
Okay, we have to play no cards this turn, and we can actually play Solve, but I don't think we are not going to get that opportunity.
Player info. Fish. Attack 2.
Yeah, the fish wants to hit us, so let's parry him.
Player info. Left web. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Pair. Mana cost. Suave. Mana cost. Salve. Mana cost. Parry. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target fish. Attack 2. Scratch. Player info. Fish. Options bar. Options. Fish. Attack 0. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Bear. Scratch. Mana cost. Select a target. Target fish. Health 7/10.
Let's turn into a bear.
Button. Cancel. Cancel. Target fit. Cancel. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Bear. Mana cost. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Suave. Mana cost. Scratch. Select a target. Target fish. Health 7/10. Suave. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Button. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Player info. Left weapon. Nut. Fish. Attack 0. Player info. Your hand. Suave. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. End turn. Enemy turn. Fish 1 damage from poison. Your turn.
I've been milking that fish on poison forever.
Exit level. Bottom bar. Draw. End turn. Your hand. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you block damage with this, add a card you discarded this. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target fish. Health 2/10. Swap.
Oh, we beat
Fish
it.
defeated. +2 coins.
Unbelievable.
Swap. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Food bag. Add to your hand.
Got a food bag? It doesn't matter at this point. We won.
Scallions. Mana costs sweet corn. Mana costs papaya. Mana cost 0.
Oh,
Action.
papaya.
Exit
Nice.
level.
Papaya's not good.
Double tap to
That'd have been
select.
great if we could have got it before we killed everything. Well, that's it. We made it. Actually, we actually survived this round. And again, Platinum Key is very difficult.
Exit level. Button. Escape.
Thanks again to MyNoise for the Mediterranean garden.
Next. Map screen. Location mid_boss. Floor 5.
I have
Disabled.
to say it's been a good mix.
Button.
I will
Double tap to
use
select.
Mediterranean Garden. If you do have a particular MyNoise soundtrack you'd like me to use in one of my videos, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to play it. And it's okay if you don't know the name of it, because I don't think I've done an adequate job of describing the titles. But if you like a certain kind of sound, let me know. I can usually find it on MyNoise.
Options bar. Coins 34.
We got 34 coins.
Map screen. Location battle. Floor 2. Location altar. Floor 2. Disabled. Location battle. Floor 3.
All right, we're gonna go on
Double tap to select.
floor 3. That battle was very tough, but we made it. Let's go to floor 3. This is gonna be even a tougher battle.
Options bar. Phase appears. Your turn. Options. Button. Phase. Attack 1. Player info. Your hand. Nimble. Player info. Left weapon. Nut. Phase. Attack 1. This attack. Health 8/8.
Okay.
Player info. Left. Your hand. Nimble. Mana cost 2. Weapon. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back and it costs 3 less. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. +2. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Bottom bar. End turn.
We have a pretty
Double tap to select.
we have a pretty basic balanced card draw. So I think we're gonna put Nimble up early in our right hand, and we're gonna try to parry most of the enemies early on. The biggest problem with a discard deck is that you don't have very many cards in your hand, so your options are limited. It's a very difficult deck to run, but when you see it at its completion form, it's beautiful to behold.
End turn. Your hand. Nimble. Mana cost. Select a target. Equip left. Equip right. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Scratch. Mana cost 1. Action. Deal 2 damage. Parry. Mana cost. Select a target. Target phase. Attack 1. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Parry. Mana cost 1. Scratch. Mana. Select a target. Target phase. Health 8/8. Button. Shade. Mana cost 3. Parry. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disabled. End turn. Enemy turn. Parry. Goblin appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Block 4 damage. If this is discarded, put it back. Select a target. Target phase. Attack. Target goblin. Attack 2. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Player info. Mana. Your hand. Shade. Parry. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target phase. Attack 2. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Button. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Fire. Eyeball appears. Your turn. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Hamper. Mana cost 1. Action. Enchant a weapon with poison. Fire. Mana cost 1. Hamper. Select a target. Apply to right. Cancel. Apply to right weapon. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back into cost 3 left. Fire. Mana cost 1. Action. Select a target. Target phase. Health 6/8. Target eyeball. Health 8/8. Target goblin. Health 8/8.
Oh boy.
Target phase. Health 6/8. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal. Bottom bar. Your hand. Shade. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target phase. Health 4/8. Not the phase. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back into cost 3 less.
The card says not the face.
Button.
That's cute.
Double tap to select.
Well, this is looking real rough. We have a very rough start. And again, you've got to have a lot of averts, but averts are expensive until we can start discarding them.
Bottom bar. End turn. Your hand. Shade. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Face deals 1 damage to you. Eyeball deals 2 damage to you. Goblin deals 3 damage to you. Your turn.
Whew, man, it's bad.
End turn. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Shade. Mana cost 3. Action. Deal 6 damage. If this is discarded, put it back into cost 3 less. Player info. Mana. Your hand. Shade. Select a target. Target phase. Health 2/8. Target eyeball. Health 8/8. Target goblin. Health 8/8. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a draw card. End turn. Your hand. Bear. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. Your hand. Bear. Not enough mana.
Oh, we out of mana. Ugh, God.
Player info. Left weapon. Nothing equipped. Weapon charges 1. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Attack. 5. Durability. 1. When you draw a card, this gets plus. Weapon. Right weapon. Nimble. Weapon. Your hand. Bear. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn. Face deals 2 damage to you. Eyeball deals 1 damage to you. Goblin deals 2 damage to you. Your turn.
Oh boy. We should have just used our weapons because the goblin's breaking everything. Oh boy, it's such a tough tech to get started.
End turn. Your hand. Sentinel. Mana cost 2. Shield block. 2. Durability. 2. If you. Bear. Mana cost 1. Sentinel. Mana. Select a target. Equip left. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card.
I should have just used the weapons.
Button. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Not enough mana. Player info. Left weapon chart. Right weapon. Health 9/20. While confused. Heat 2.
Oh, and I'm confused too.
Mana 0/4.
Oh boy, everything's bad.
Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Enemy turn.
I think we're done.
Eyeball deals 2 damage to you. Goblin deals 3 damage to you. Your turn.
Yep. I know you have to kill the goblin, but I don't have a lot of options here.
End turn. Your hand. Fire. Mana cost 1. Select a target. Target phase. Health 2/8. Target phase. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Select a target. Target phase. Health 2/8. Bear. Eyeball defeated. +2. Bottom bar. Food bag. While confused. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Food bag. Add to your hand. Scallions. Mana cost 0. Action. Give action cards. Sweet corn. Mana cost 0.
Sweet corn.
Food. Tomato. Mana cost 1. Food. Give all equipped weapons +3 damage.
Nothing
Can
to
only be
save
used
us. Nothing to save us.
Sweet corn. Mana cost options. Phase. Goblin. Player info. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Sweet corn. Mana cost bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Parry. Mana cost 1. Action. Block 2 damage. Player info. Weapon charges 1. Right weapon. Health 4/20. While confused. Your action card. Heat 3. Mana 1/4.
And we don't have anything.
Your hand. Bear. Mana cost bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. End turn. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost. Parry. Sweet corn. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. End. Your hand. Scratch. Mana cost 0. Action. Select a target. Target phase. Health 2/8. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into parry. Mana cost 0. Select a target. Target phase. Attack 2. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Transform into a bear. Your weapons deal double damage,
bad.
but you take double damage. Bottom bar. End turn.
We don't have anything.
Button.
We're done.
Double tap to draw a card. Disabled. Options bar. Options. Coins 36. Options. 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 Phase. Goblin. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Bear. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Phase deals 2 damage to you. Bear. Ghost appears. Your turn.
Oh God.
Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Action. Bear. Mana cost 1. Player info. Your hand. Mouse. Player info. Weapon. Right weapon. Nothing equipped. Health 2/20. While confused. Heat 3. Mana 3/4.
Why is our mana lower? It must be the face. I've been trying to kill the face, but we're confused and we can't target it correctly.
Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Mouse. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Enter. Draw a card. Enter. Your hand. Swath. Mana cost 1. Action. Enchant any equipment with burn. Bottom bar. Your hand. Mouse. Mana. Bear. Mana cost 1. Bottom bar. Enter. Draw a card. Enter. Your hand. War blade. Mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Face attack dodged. Ghost attack dodged. Goblin attack dodged. Your turn. Options bar. Option. Face. Ghost. Goblin. Attack 2. Player info. Left weapon. Your hand. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Swath. Mana cost 1. War blade. Mana cost 3. Select a target. Equip left. Bear. Mana cost 1. Action. Swath. Mana cost 1. Action. Bottom bar. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 2. Action. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. A. Select a target. Target face. Health 2/8. Left weapon. Face defeated. Plus 2 coins. Left weapon. War blade. Your hand. Swap. Bottom bar. Food bag.
Got a food bag?
Button. Add to your hand.
Unless it's a pumpkin, it doesn't matter.
Sweet corn. Mana cost 0. Food. Reduce the cost of 2 cards in your hand by 1. Papaya. Mana cost 0. Action. Feed this to an enemy. It will drop plus 4 coins. Lettuce. Mana cost 1. Food. Draw 3 cards. Can only be used once.
We'll take the
Button.
sweet corn.
Papaya. Sweet corn. Mana. Options. Ghost. Goblin. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. Enter. Your hand. Sweet corn. Mana. Swap. Mana cost. Bottom bar. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 1. Not enough mana. Bottom bar. End turn. Draw a card. Disable. End turn. Your hand. Avert. Mana cost 1. Action.
Well,
block 4 damage. Player info. Left weapon. War blade. Weapon. Attack. 8. Durability. 1. On equip. Charge 2.
We're done.
Your hand. Swath. Mana cost 0. Action. Bottom bar. End turn.
Oh wait,
Your hand.
swap.
Swap. Mana cost 0. Action. Select a target. Apply to left weapon. Avert.
Might as well
Mana
use
cost 1.
everything.
Action. Options bar. Option. Ghost. Goblin. Player info. Your hand. Bottom bar. End turn. Enemy turn. Ghost deals 3 damage to you.
We gave
End
it a
game.
good try.
Button. Double tap to select. End game. Button. Double tap to select. End game. Start screen. Continue.
Well,
Disable.
everybody, that is it for us today.
Button.
We gave
select.
it a good try. We tried to build a discard deck. We did pretty good. Again, it's really hard to build a deck while trying to defend yourself. I hope you were able to use some of my strategies and adapt them to your own. Again, if we get more averts and if we use our parries more judiciously, we might survive. Also, it's really hard with some of the cards we're playing with because they require a really long build-up before they become effective. But thank you for joining us for Easy Grind on the station that describes absolutely everything. Game Double Tap. Thank you for joining me. Have a pleasant sleep and a restful night. And if you want to enjoy more Easy Grind episodes, stay tuned. There's more to come. Thank you for being here. Hear you later.